Okay, so we'll just go to the queue where we will going to see the queue. Okay, it is comes under the resource management only. Okay, just go to SPRO, IMG, SCM, EWM, Action and Warehouse Management. Here you have to go to the cross process settings. Okay, here we're going to get the resource management. Okay, resource management. Okay, under resource management, we're going to get different things. Okay, the first thing in under the resource management, defined layout types is there. Okay, after that, bin access types are there. Then the resource types. Okay, so these things will be coming under the resources, and here you can see it is the defined queue types is there. Okay, then defined queues, then the okay. The only two things basically we need to check here. Okay, see whenever we are doing some PRDI activity. Okay, let us take some PRDI activity. Okay, I'll just take the 1100. Okay, just execute. So we'll get so many things. Okay, so whatever the not started is there, I'll just consider this. Go. Okay, I'll double click on this. Okay, one material is there. I will going to do the inbound for this. Okay, inbound I am doing it. Okay, it is handling in it. Okay, I don't know why it is not executing. Okay, leave it. Okay, just we are checking something. All are completed. Completed. Okay, somewhere else it is not started. Okay, just say create. It will go to some storage type. And let's say create plus save. When you come to the confirmation page now, you will see the queue here. Okay, so just open the header. Okay, in the form. See here, queue is not determined yet. Okay, and resource is also not there. So we have to see both these things. Means resource we will going to assign manually only. Okay, over here, and queue it should come automatically. Okay, so based upon which queue the resources is taking place, like that we have to determine. Okay, the queue should come automatically here. Okay, what is the queue and all we have to see it over here. Okay, so how we will going to see and all we're going to see it now. Okay, so this is what we are doing it now. We are dealing with it. Okay, so over here, first thing we have to define the queue types here. We have to define the queue types first thing. Just execute this. Okay, here. Okay, I'll just remove this one. Okay, whatever it is there, we'll just remove it. Okay, we're going to create our own. Save it. New entries. Okay, see here in my warehouse 1100 queue type. What I'm doing the queue type is I'll give IBD. This is the inbound queue like that. Okay, in description I'm going to provide inbound. Okay, and I'm going to give create one more, that is OBD, that is a outbound queue. Okay, 1100. Then I'm going to say INT, that is the internal movements. Okay, internal. Whatever the internal movements will be taking place. No, like you are moving from the GR zone to the VAS, or GR zone to the decon to the storage type. All these things are coming under the internal movements. Okay, we will just consider these three. Okay, and I'm just creating this queue types. I'm creating the queue types. Okay, so next thing. Okay, I'll just go back. After the creation of the queue types, we have to define the queue here. Okay, define the queue. So what we need to do here? Okay, I'll just go back and I'll say define queue. Here, so many different things are there. Okay, so first thing we need to define the queue. Define queue determination criteria is there. Then define queue access sequence is there, and define queue for the physical inventory is there. As of now, we are not considering for the physical inventory. Okay, but whatever the queues are there, we have to define the queue now. So I'll just double click on this. Here, just see here, we have the warehouse. and we need to define one queue here. Okay, and here what is the operating environment, whether it is taking place through the MFS or whether it is taking place through the RF or non-RF. Non-RF, no resource management, non-RF resource management activities there. So like that we are having the different things. These, the MFS is not at all related to us. We are just have to see at the RF, non-RF or non-RF with the no resource management. Only these things we have to see here. Okay, so first thing what I'll do, okay, here we will going to take non-RF with a no resource management. Okay, initially we're going to take this only. Okay, so because why I am taking this, we are not at all using the RF as of now. Okay, so that is why we're going to take this and we're going to proceed further. So I'll just delete this one, save it. So whatever it is there on my what is that warehouse, I have deleted it. We're going to create the new and we're going to see it. Okay. See what I'll create, 1100. My queue is, I'll say inbound queue, inbound. I'm defining one more queue here. Inbound is my queue. And I'll say description. Okay, what this inbound queue is going to do. Okay, I'll say this is going to do the goods receipt. Okay, or else inbound activity. Like that I can give anything. Okay. Then queue type. Okay, just now we have defined the queue type. Okay, if you are defining the queue type, we are having three different queue types. Which one we are going to select here? Inbound, right? This is the inbound. Okay, so for that I'll going to prepare for the inbound queue type. Okay, I'm just assigning the queue to the queue type here. And open environment, it is operative environment, it is there. I'll just select non-RF. Okay, non-RF means I am not going to use RF as of now. Okay, so whenever I'll be using the RF, that time it's going to take. But as of now, it is a non-RF, no resource management. I'll going to select. Okay, so just take these things. Okay, just enter and save it. Okay, save this thing. Go back. Next is the defined queue determination criteria. Okay, so double click on this. Here we will be seeing a different criteria. Okay, just think, well, whatever it is there on my warehouse, I'll just delete everything. Okay, only one thing is there, delete it. Okay, queue determination criteria is very important. Okay, how it is important? See, I'll say new entries. How you are determining your queue? See here, based upon the activity area. This is activity area. You might not be knowing. Okay, 1100 I'll be here, my warehouse. This activity area you might not be knowing. If you are click F1, you see activity area source. This is the source activity area. I said five different this thing now. How it is determining source activity area, destination, activity, warehouse step, and the next step, right? So, 1 minute. Yeah, here also you'll be seeing all these things. This is the source activity area. Here they have just mentioned activity area, but it is a destination activity area. This is a bin access type, warehouse process type, then the activity. Okay, what are the different activities you already know? Okay, like we will be getting some 8 different activities. So within that, we can, based upon the activity also, we can able to proceed. But as of now, let us consider we are taking some destination activity area. Okay, this is what we're going to call as the activity area destination. Okay, so destination activity area I'm going to put. My destination activity area is what? ST01. Let us consider. My destination activity area is ST01. On this ST01, I am going to prepare the queue. Okay, here I have just now prepared the queue, that is inbound queue. I have just prepared it. Okay, for our this one. Okay, so what I am doing? Okay, I am just preparing the. Sorry, I am giving the warehouse. I am giving the destination activity area and inbound. If you want to send the material to ST03, what you will going to do? Again, you have to maintain 1100 ST03 means second product. Okay, then you have to say inbound here. Okay, like this you will going to define for every activity area. You need to define like this. Okay, or else it will not go. Okay, or else it will not. Yes.
Sorry to trouble. If we are having more than 50 activity areas, then we may have to create 50 queues.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. See, here it is like that. I'll just come to that. Okay, I'll come to that. Okay, so if you are going based upon the activity area, just definitely you have to do. Okay, We have so many other options here. Okay, I'm just telling about the activity area as of now. Okay, so if you are only going based upon the activity area, definitely you have to do 50 activity areas here. Okay, so I'll just save this. Okay, go back. Next, define queue access sequence. Okay, so just double click on this. Okay, here, see, this is just similar to the what is that? We have seen now, like in the put away strategies and all, we have the optimization, right? So just like optimization, on which access sequence will be considering the queue determination, like that we have to provide. So for 1100, we are defining on the destination area. Okay, that is correct. Destination activity area we are defining. So this is correct only. So we'll do one test case. Okay, we'll do one test case. Okay, I'll just go out now. See here, there is no queue at all. Okay, and if you go back, okay, it is already done. Okay, I'll just cancel this and I will save it. Okay, go back, go back. Here, if you are selecting and going on following functions, warehouse task, even in the message also it will going to show it to you. Okay, if you say create here, and it is going to create. Okay, where it is going, you can see here. Okay, st05 it is going. Okay, 1 minute, I need to change this. Okay, because st05 I have not mentioned over there, or else you just mention the st05 over here in the activity area, or else change it to st01. That's it. Okay, so we can change it to st01 and we can proceed. Means slash n spro img. Yesterday we have changed it now st05. That is what it is going to the st05. So I have to give the goods receipt strategies, storage type search, specify 1100. I have to specify SCQ1 here. Save it. Okay, so when it is going for the ST05, okay, if you see the message log here, you can see the message log like determination of the destination storage type. Okay, anyway, source it is double on GR only. So determination of the destination storage type, it is seeing all the criteria and it is also saying Q not determined with the 1100 ST05. See here, destination activity area, we have mentioned it already, but it is saying Q not determined because we have not determined the Q for this ST05. Correct, no? So like that it is considering. But if you have determined, it will going to come. See here, how it will going to come. See, these bars are there, no? The first one, it is there for the what is that, source activity area, destination activity area, and bin access type, then warehouse process type, then the activity will come like this. Okay, so here one more queue determination started with the 1100. See here, st05 1010 put away, like that it is saying warehouse process type and put away. Queue determination number is something they have given. Queue not determination with the this one, like that they are telling. Okay, so there is no queue determination for this as of now. So what we have to do, I'll just cancel this. Okay, I'm not going to save this. Now, if you are going again, okay, inbound delivery, follow on functions, warehouse task. Okay, see here, I'm going to say create. Where it should go? It should go to the ST01. Okay, so if it is going to the ST01, I have already determined the queue for this. Okay, if you are just seeing the message log, okay, and if you are going down here, you can see where is that? Okay, yeah, here. Okay, so Q determination started with the this one, but Q determined with the 1100 ST01 and Q inbound is determined. Okay, Q inbound is determined. Got it, no? I just now determined, no, that is why it is coming. And once I'm going to create plus save, I'll say, and I'll go to the confirmation page. And you can see able to see the queue over here. Okay, here queue is coming in bold. Okay, just select this, go to the form view, Okay, you can see the inbound queue here. Got it, no? This is one way how we can able to determine the queue. Any doubts here?
No.
No doubts. Okay. See, this is one thing like I am doing it based upon the activity area, destination activity area. Sometimes, okay, if you require the cues for the different things, okay, inbound queue, is it a disturbance for you? Any disturbance?
No, 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 no. Speak.
Okay, because grinder is running there, that is why. Okay, so this is how we are getting the inbound queue here. Okay, now I'll just cancel this. Okay, cancel this and save it. I'll go back. Go back. Okay, what I have determined. Okay, what I have determined here. Okay, if you are going to the determination criteria, yes.
हेलो
Yeah.
कुछ डिस्टर्ब नहीं हो रहा है कुछ रहने दो कुछ काम चल रहा है तो आवाज नहीं आ रही है
अभी आवाज नहीं आ रहा है क्या मेरा?
नहीं 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 नहीं
हाँ?
वो जो डिस्टरबेंस बोल रहे थे ना यहाँ तक आवाज नहीं आ रही है
ओ ऐसा है क्या? ठीक है।
रहने दो चलने दो काम
हाँ हाँ, नहीं आवाज नहीं आ रही तो अभी नहीं आएगा. Okay, so we have determined, okay, how we have assigned the queue determination here. Just go to the position, say 1100, and you can see here, okay, if it is ST01, I have to determine this queue like that. I have determined. But if you might be, okay, you might be taking, no, I don't want inbound. See, where I am taking this, I am taking it to some ST01 storage state. I want to have the queue something like this. Okay, ST01 queue, or else to that particular storage type only I want to determine the queue. Something like that I want to take. Okay, like that also you can able to do. Okay, how you can able to do? And just go back and say define queue here. Okay, here I have just defined the inbound. Okay, now I'm going to say, okay, 1100. See, in the inbound, it is there. No, I'll say ST01 IBD. Okay, so this one I want to do it. Okay, for ST01 it is going now. So I'm going to say ST01 IBD. Okay, let us give same thing only. Okay, I'll just give the same description here. And queue type, it is inbound IBD. I have to provide it here. Okay, see here IBD. Okay, inbound I have to provide it. And I'll say non-RF and save it. If you want to take it for separately, okay, I'm telling, okay, separately, like I want to see ST0 and IBD, something like that, then you have to do something like this. Okay, so just go to the queue determination criteria and open your warehouse, and here you need to provide the whatever the queue we have just now defined now, ST0 and IBD, that one you need to select. So just save it and go to the what is that? Okay, we're going to process. Okay, inbound delivery, follow on functions, warehouse task, whatever you're going to assign, that will come here. Okay, that's it. Okay, so you can name however you want to. Okay, I'll say create. When it is created, see the message log. Okay, you will going to see the queue determination at the end. Okay, see here ST0 and IBD, it is determined. Okay, that is based upon the 1100, that is the warehouse, and destination activity area, like that it is determined. Okay, so I will just say create plus save, and when you will going to see it at the confirm page, see you will going to see the ST0 and IBD as the queue. Got it? No, how we will going to determine? See, if you are going like this, you have to determine for whatever the storage type is there, you have to activity, sorry, destination storage activity area is there, For all the activity areas, you need to determine something like this. Simple way, you have some other options as well. 1 minute. It will not cancel. Select this and say cancel. Save it. Okay. Go back. Go back. Okay. If you are determining something like this, you need to determine for all the different activity areas, which is very tough. Okay. So that what I will do, define the queue is there. No, the define the queue is only three things only. Okay. So what is one inbound and only inbound and ST0 we have determined something like this. Okay. Now whatever the inbound is there, let it be inbound. Okay, I just want to take the inbound, but on what basis? Okay, here define Q determination criteria is there. No, on what basis we will going to determine? Now I will going to. I don't want to use this. Okay, whatever I have just now created. No, I don't want to use this. Just remove this, delete this thing, or else you can remain it as it is, or else okay, I cannot able. 1 minute, I'll go back. I don't want to save it. Okay, let it be remain as it is. Okay, here for 1100, we have determined based upon the destination activity area. But now I want to say new entries. Warehouse I am going to give 1100 based upon the warehouse process type you can able to define. If it is 1010, see there are so many activities are put away. It is going to take place means we will be taking through the 1010, or else we have also defined the F2. Sorry, what is that? F010 also we have defined. Okay, based upon the 1010, whatever it is coming, it should go to the some queue. Okay, whatever the queue we will going to define, and based upon F010, whatever the queue will going to define, that will go. Okay, so based upon the warehouse process type also you can do. R is activity. Okay, based upon the activity. See, first we're going to see this. Okay, 1010. I'll say, and Q I'll going to give inbound. Okay, warehouse process type is 1010. I'll going to give inbound Q. How it is activating? We can be able to check it. After once we're going to determine the criteria of the Q, no, you have to see. Okay, you have to define the Q access sequence as well. Okay, how you are accessing the sequence. See, for 1010, I need to remove from the destination. Then I have to give the warehouse process type. Okay, based upon the warehouse process type, it will going to operate now. Okay, save it. Okay, so I will going to check it now. Okay, go and check it. Following functions, warehouse task. When you will go to the warehouse task, you can see the warehouse process type as 1010 here. Okay, just select this and say create. Once you say create, okay, it is from the GR zone to some ST zone, it is moving. If you say message log, if you click on the message log, you will see message log, and it is determined. How it is determined? Based upon the 1100 is the warehouse and 1010 is the warehouse process type. Based upon the warehouse process type, it is determined. Correct, no? And what is the queue? It is the inbound. What it? I have reduced the number of the line items. Okay, here if you are giving so many different number of line items in the queue determination criteria, I have reduced it now. Okay, earlier whatever the activity areas were there, on all the activity areas we need to provide. Okay, if we are taking the destination activity area, now I am giving it on the warehouse process type. Okay, you take whatever the material. If the material is coming with the 1010, then it will going to find the inbound and it will move there. That's it. Okay, simple criteria I have given. You might be having the different warehouse process step now. Okay, see, we are having only two. Okay, in the industry they may be having 5, 10, something like that. Okay, but here also again 10 line items you need to put. Okay, no, I don't want to go with this. I want to determine one more 1100. I'll say, I'll just give the activity. See, my activity is put away. For entire put away, I'm telling, for entire put away. Okay, see, put away, I am determining the inbound queue. That's it. For entire put away, I am determining the inbound queue. It is very simple. See, whatever the activities are the warehouse process type, it might be. If it is going for the put away, then the inbound will going to define here. That's it. Okay, I will just provide it here. See, this is the only one I will going to provide for the inbound. That's it. Correct, no? Based upon the activity I am taking. Okay, you can combine the things and you can take it, but it is not required. Okay, so whenever it is required in your business, then that time we will going to proceed with that. But now I'll going to take the activity and I'll going to check it now. Okay, I will go over here. I'll not going to save it. I'll just go to the inbound delivery, follow on functions and warehouse task. See, once I'll say create, again you can see the message log on which basis the message log is created or the queue is determined based upon the put away. This is the activity. Based upon the activity, I have determined the inbound queue. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how we're going to take the queue determination. Simple thing actually. This is one simple concept. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Okay, we can able to do it for the outbound also. See, this is for the inbound. Okay, I'll just go back. Now let us consider.
What is the use of queue determination?
Yeah, that is what I
For
said.
defining.
No, yeah, that is what I said. See, here you are getting the warehouse orders. Okay, you will going to create the warehouse orders, correct? No, I'll just go here. Follow on functions, warehouse task. See, this warehouse task. Okay, how many warehouse tasks are there in this particular line item? Only one warehouse task is there, correct? No. So once I'm going to say create, and I'll say create plus save. See, you are generating a warehouse order, one warehouse order. Okay. Now you want to assign this warehouse order to a particular resource. That is what I said initially. Okay. I want to assign this warehouse order to a particular resource. Okay, because the resource will be taking place this queues. No means whatever the resources only will going to keep this product somewhere else, and they're going to pick the product and they're going to keep it somewhere else. The movement of the materials will be taken care by the resources only. They'll not be doing automatically. Correct? No. So if you want to assign the resource here, okay, we need to have the queue determination. Got it? We cannot able to assign the warehouse order directly to the queue. See, this warehouse order is there. We cannot able to assign this warehouse order directly to the resources. Sorry, directly to the resources. So that what we'll do, we'll going to assign this warehouse order to the queue, then queue to the resource, like that. Okay. So that is how if the queue is there, then only it will going to proceed with the determination of the what is that resources. Okay, so here we're going to provide. Okay, we can able to assign the resource. If you say edit here, if you have the resource, you can able to put that resource over here. Okay, if any resource is there. Yeah, see here, one resource is there. Okay, we're going to define. Okay, I have not defined this as we have copied. No, that is why the resource is coming. Okay, we're going to define and we're going to see.
So without queue, we cannot define the.
Yeah,
resource.
that is what I said here. No, I have shown one. 1 minute. Yeah, see here. For the whatever the warehouse tasks are there, to processing of the warehouse task, okay, we will going to assign these warehouse tasks. Are combining up of the all the warehouse tasks. What we're going to call this is a warehouse order. Correct? No. Okay, to processing the warehouse order, we don't. We have to assign that to the logical file. That is what we're going to call as a queue. Simple thing. Okay. See, the management and the distribution of the work in the warehouse is accomplished by the assignment of the resources and the warehouse orders to the queues. Okay, assignment of resources and warehouse order to the queues. We need to assign these things to the queues. Then only we can able to accomplish. Okay. Got it? Okay. So yeah, where were we? Okay. Not this one. Yeah. Okay. So we can able to give the queue, resource, then we can proceed. See, why we will going to assign to the resource? Again, that is the best question you may ask. Correct? No? Whenever you are using the RF, then only the resources are required. Resources anyway it is required. They will going to assign it. But whenever you are using the RF, that time it is must. I can say that time it is must. Okay. Why it is must? Because whatever the resources you have allotted for a particular activity, no, he only can means he will be having the whatever the activities are there for him, he will be having it in the what is that, RF gun. Okay, so he only can do those activities. Other people might be having some different things in their RF. Okay, because individual persons will be having the individual RF guns in the warehouses. Okay, so means most of the warehouses they're going to go in the shift wise, like that they're going to assign one RF to the three different resources. Okay, one RF to three different resources. Why? I'll say you. See, in your warehouse, okay, we might be having a, let us consider user 1, user 2, and user 3. Okay, so user 1 is working from some shift will be there, no, for him, like 8-hour shift. Okay, some 0 to 8 hours he is working. Okay, and user 2 is working from the 9-hour to 16-hour, and the user 3 is working from 17-hour to 24-hour. Okay, like that they are working. So they can use the same RF gun. Okay, so some RF 01 is there, this is the gun. They can use same RF gun because one after the other they'll be using this, like this they're going to provide. Got it, no? Okay, so here if you want to assign this user to the RF gun, that time, okay, it will be based upon the queue and warehouse orders. Okay, we need to assign that warehouse orders and the what is that, warehouse orders and resources to the queue, then only it will going to accomplish the task. Okay, so this is, let us consider the this RF gun is there, no, it is having only the inbound activities. Inbound activities, it is not having any other thing, only inbound activities it is having. If some outbound person is taking this RF gun and doing his activities, he cannot able to see his activities at all. Okay, we can give the central thing, but it is not mandatory in the case of warehouses. Okay, we have to provide whatever the user is there, based upon the user role, we're going to provide his activities here. Got it, no? Okay, so that is how we're going to determine the what is that, different RFs and the users. Okay, users will be provided by the warehouses, warehouse persons only. So we just need to define, okay, how we will going to determine this and all. We will going to determine it. Okay, so here we can able to provide the resource and we can proceed. Or else just confirm plus save it. Okay, now it is inbound, it is determined and it is confirmed also. Warehouse task is confirmed also. Okay, so next, this is one thing. If you can able to determine it the outbound delivery also. See, I'll say go back. I'll say define queue. Okay, we have already defined the queue. Okay, for outbound we have said, see, no,
OBD, right?
yeah, OBD we have determined. No? Where we have determined. Okay, I have to go back. Here I have defined the queue types. Okay, so the queue type is determined for the outbound delivery, that is OBD, correct, no? So now I have to define the queues for this. Okay, define the queues. Okay, define queue, you say. I'll say new entries, warehouse 1100. Queue is outbound. Okay, I'll say outbound only. Queue type is OBD. I have to give queue type OBD. And here I'll going to say non-RF. Okay, just save it. I have defined the OBD queue type now. Oh, okay. For every activity you can able to define this queue. Okay, for every activity I'm saying. Okay, see, activity means what? we have I have shown here, no? So from load unloading, one activity is there. So for this also, for unload activity, you can able to determine one queue. For gr to decon, okay, this is the intermovement. For this you can able to define one queue, and decon to some vas, again one queue. From vas to some st0, again one queue. Or else, okay, put away, this is entirely thing is a put away. Based upon put away, I am taking it like that I am given. So how we will going to provide, that will going to create. Okay, it is depends upon you how we will going to define this, no? That will be the one. Okay, now I have defined my queue. I'll going to say determination criteria, and here I'll going to give the determination criteria based upon the activity only, that is the pick. Okay, so here for the outbound, no, this is the pick activity. See here, pick, okay, stock removal. So I'll going to give the queue outbound. Now save it. Okay, we'll just try it, but try one. Okay, like we're going to create the outbound delivery and we're going to try it out. Okay, see here how I have defined the access sequence for 1100. It is based upon the activity only. Okay, this is same. Okay, I have defining based upon the activity only now, so it will not going to vary. Okay, see, I will go and create one outbound delivery. Okay, here, okay, not here. I'll just open one more screen. I will take /10 VL01 and okay, let us create an outbound delivery. Or else, if you know the, okay, anyway, we are just creating and we are proceeding. It is not an issue. 1100 10 10. Okay, this is customer. Okay, material I'll give 1100 mat 1. Quantity, some one quantity I am taking. I'm going to put the plant as 1100 and the store location as AFS. Okay. Okay, save it. So we have created some 659. The ending number is 659 as the outbound delivery. So what I'll do, I'll go to the outbound now. Okay. /n/scwm/prdo. Okay, so here I'm going to give the outbound delivery. Execute this. Okay, here we'll see. Okay, so I will just say, okay, outbound delivery, follow on functions, warehouse task. I'll say create here. Okay, just say create. See, once I'll say create, I can see the message log as well. Okay, so if you go entirely down, see, queue determination is happened based upon the activity. Okay, pick is the activity, based upon that outbound is determined. Okay, so once the outbound is determined, okay, we'll just proceed with this. See, I have determined based upon the outbound. Everywhere it will going to show to me. Okay, how what everywhere I'll going to show you. Okay, confirmation page. Go to the confirmation page. So we have removed the packaging specification for this. Okay, we have to give the quick HU, then we have to save it. See, quick HU is not there. I'll say new. Okay, go to the form view and just give the packaging material here. 1100 carton. I'll give create. Okay, and just save it. After that, go to the monitor. Take this number. Go to the monitor. Okay, here outbound delivery, outbound documents, here outbound delivery order in that warehouse task. Okay, just give this order, execute this. Here you have, okay, stock removal. Okay, where it is going from the picking, directly it is going to the outbound door. Okay, just execute this. Confirm it from the background. Okay. See where it is moving from the, oh, it is taken from the ST05. Sorry. We have to give it from the ST01. Sorry, I have taken the wrong thing. But anyway, the Q is determined. But I want to show you if it is going to the packing and all, how it will be moving. I just want to show. 1 minute. We will change and we'll going to show anyway. Okay, go back here. Go back. Sorry. IMG, SCM, EWM, extended warehouse management, goods issue process. Okay, strategies. Okay, here I have defined that. Okay, I'll just say 1100 removal strategy. I'm going to provide ST01 here. Okay, save it. So wherever you got the error, no, you should understand where exactly the error is there and where we have to rectify. That is main thing. Okay, so just go back. Okay, then determination and everything is correct only because we have determined the search sequence based upon the okay 1100. Okay, see SRC1 2010 REM1 is there. Okay, so that is correct only. Okay, here I have to go. Just go back. No, I have confirmed it now already. Correct. 1 minute. I'll go to the warehouse task here. Okay, this is the warehouse task what we are having. Okay. Okay, or else we're going to create one more. Okay, not an issue. I'll create one outbound delivery here. Okay, I'll just save this. Okay, got 660. Execute this. Okay, so now I'll go to the outbound delivery following functions warehouse task. And I'll say create here. Again, same queue I'm going to get determined. Okay, same queue will be there. Okay, for the outbound because I have given based upon the activity. So that is why same queue will be there. So after that, we can say create plus save for this. Okay, go to the confirmation. Okay, here you just have to give the Pikachu for this. Okay, I'll say new form view and give the packaging material. I'll say create, then I'll say save. Okay, so once I'll go to the warehouse task and execute this 660. See, you can see again it is going to the outbound door only, but it is taken from the ST01. Okay, it is taken from the ST01. Activity is pick. Okay, and I'll say confirm from here. Confirm. Okay, so here confirm from the background. Okay, so based upon the activity, we have determined the queue as well. Just open this in the form view. We can able to see the queue somewhere else. Okay. Outbound queue, we're going to get it here. See, queue is outbound. It is determined. Got it now? Any doubts while determining the queue? If you have any doubts, please do ask. Okay. Okay, I'll just show one more thing. Okay, like yesterday we got one issue. Okay, I'll just show that. Okay, it is off the. Yeah.